What's going on?
What's going on?
Welcome back to Beauty and the Barber.
Beauty and the Barber. He's the barber. I'm the beauty. I'm sure we don't have to tell you guys that.
That's just our thing. So today what we have for you guys is something special. We have a brand new segment coming to you guys, okay? This is going to be a question and answer segment, okay?
Means what, baby? What they need to do?
Follow, subscribe,
and share. Why not?
Question and answer segment. All right, we're going to entitle each one of them. So this is the first one. So this would be episode 1, the next one episode 2, the next one episode 3, so on and so forth. Okay, and what we're going to be doing in this question and answer segment is we're going to be actually taking the YouTube comments that you guys leave over under our videos, and we're going to pick out some of the ones. We get many questions and people who want to have insight on what we do, and sometimes answering it in that little paragraph it's just not the look, especially when you see that we actually reply to every single person. So, and that's not going to change. I'm going to do my best to do so. Now, I'm not saying once we make it to where we want to, I'm going to have time in the day to actually do it, but I'm still going to keep my same routine, and I'm going to use the time that I have to keep getting it done. And that's my promise to you. How we're going to actually do this is new to baby. I didn't even say it. I decided myself. So what we need from you guys, I always put it on the spot. We need you guys to go to the videos or upcoming videos when they do come and actually leave us comments. And in the comments, ask us questions that you may want to know. Whether it's about us, our relationship, how we doing, what we doing, the business, of course, mainly we would rather it be about our channel. But this is a free-for-all for you guys to get known whatever you want to know, okay? And if it's sensible, if it's respectable, we'll make sure that we answer it. Now, this is the part that baby don't know. She thought that this would just be something that we do once a week. What I want to do for you guys is if you guys make sure we have enough comments to do a question and answer session on, I would definitely make this a daily vlog. That's right, a daily vlog, okay? So that means you will have Beauty and the Barber in some way every day on YouTube. And I know a lot of you out there, that's what you prefer, So we're trying to make sure we give our subscribers what we need, all right? So what we need from you guys is to leave the comments, ask us the questions, and if we get enough to answer them every day, what we'll have a comment of the day, okay? And after having a comment of the day for 30 days or 31 days throughout the month, eventually what we'll do once a month is have the actual comment awards, okay? Where we'll pick a subscriber or somebody that subscribed who actually asks the best, a question that's going to actually help somebody, right? Not just some dumb bullcrap.
Content.
Yeah, like something that's not only going to help you because you really want to learn from it and it's going to help you excel and make more money, but it's going to help us because it's a good question, so it's going to be good content, a good video for us to make, and it's going to actually help other people that watch it, just like, you watch some of the other videos and you get something from that.
And I quite frankly think comment awards are awesome. So he didn't really tell me about that idea, but I mean, it's an award for doing something that you might normally do anyway, especially if you watch the video. So it's worth, finding out your information and getting a little treat for it. I'm not sure what the prizes are going to be yet.
And it's going to be dope. We're going to make sure it's dope because we ain't going to do it for no reason. And that's just an incentive for you guys to help us. So we get lots of comments on our videos. We'll make sure that we do a daily vlog on comment of the day.
Daily vlog, comments with my boyfriend.
Right, and comments with my girlfriend. You guys will be a part of that, and we'll answer your questions. We'll do the research the best we can. Okay, so babe, should we get into our first ever comment of the day?
Yes.
On this question and answers YouTube session?
Yes, we should.
All right. Now,
it's a
our first ever
question,
one,
guys.
Yeah, actually, it's actually a multi-page question. To be honest.
But it sparked this this initiative that we're doing.
Right.
So it definitely was worth it. To the commenter, we appreciate you, following, subscribing, checking out our videos, leaving comments, asking valuable questions, and really wanting to, kind of venture into this for yourself, because like we always say, everyone can do it. We started exactly where we are with exactly what we have, and we're making it work. And you have to start somewhere in order for it to grow. So we're going to give you guys some ideas of what we did and what we used to start, but
and
don't let that
still use it.
Right, and to this day still use. Don't let that discourage you if you can't start where we started, or if you start ahead of where we started. Either one is great. You just have to start. You just have to put that energy into the atmosphere so that it can ride with you, because it's riding with us, guys.
Well put, sweetheart. And first of all, shout out to Lance Root, my man Lance. I told you I was going to get with you. I'm a couple days late on this because you see we put out 3 other videos that we thought that was more informative that needed to be out. But Lance Root, if y'all want to go, my man Lance Root actually been leaving a lot of comments. And he's actually, I can tell, me and him actually been, through some of the same struggles in life. So I actually connect with him without even meeting him. So I said I had to make sure I make respond to him.
So shout out to you, Lance.
So shout out to Lance. His YouTube is Lance Root, LanceRoot. Go subscribe, because he's watching us to get the confidence and the knowledge to start just like us, and I do believe he got started. And that's another thing. As you can see, when we do choose your comment, you will be highlighted, you will be shouted out. So Lance said, I was wondering what type of camera and equipment you use for editing and shipping packages, etc. Thanks for awesome content and learning experience. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Lance.
Thanks, Lance. We really appreciate that, man. And like I said, you can see that's like a 4 or 5 part question, etc. So we're about to go ahead and dive right in. That was actually a question that we get a lot, is what type of camera we use. Believe it or not, we used our phone for the longest time. When everybody was asking what type of camera we use, we was really using our phone for the longest time. Now, towards the end, we did get a camera, and we have used it. You have seen it on our channel with videos. We posted using it. And Lance, actually, I kind of answered these questions in the first video we did back. If you look at the Minolta camera review, the best camera for YouTube, for your YouTube channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description, as Baby said, and you'll be able to actually not only find out the camera that we use, but the specs. Excuse me, guys.
Business never likes to wait.
Yeah. But you'll also be able to see the specs, what it does, how to use it. Yeah, what it comes with, the packaging, so on and so forth, okay? So, but the camera that we use, when we're using our phone, it's a LG...
X Venture?
Right, LG Venture, I think. Yeah, or X Venture. We see that. We see the X before sometimes.
Have my lipstick on them, guys.
That's what I'll be on them lips. But yeah, the LG X Venture, it's a dope phone. 32 megapixel, 32 gig memory, and the 1080p is the video capture, and it has awesome pictures. I think it's like 16 megapixels.
For so long. I mean, we even did our very first video outside, and it showed great picture quality. Even the microphone
isn't that bad. Now, I know the mic, and the crazy thing is we have lapel mics. We have lapel mics. We just haven't been able to, right now when we're making these videos, we're trying to get this content out to you guys. So we actually haven't sat down and really took the process like we normally do. But
true.
It's all right, because that's coming too. But we did upgrade ourselves.
Our voices.
That's right.
We do have them set up.
To answer your question, Lance, we actually have the Minolta MN35Z camera is 20 megapixels. It also has 1080p capturing on the video, and so much more.
It's not too heavy, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty clumsy. And I do not want to break something that is so valuable, or that's going to be just valuable to our future endeavors. So I think that that's important as well, because when you're multitasking, when you're filming, when you're switching things out, recording, shipping, or, you know, just moving in general, you want something that's going to be lightweight and, you know, that's going to be easy to kind of handle. And that camera is. I don't feel very fearful that it's going to break, it's cheaply made, or anything of that nature.
It's very sturdy, and it's actually moderately priced. You can get it for under $225 in some spots. The most I've seen it is about $400. So I will go check out that video to go more in depth. But that's actually the two things that we use, or the two tools that we use when we're viewing. Normally when we're out and about, we're using the phone. When we're in the house in the settings like this, or we got more time to plan out our videos, we use the camera, okay? So thanks for asking that question. Now to the second part is the shipping, and what do you say?
Well, we did forget one thing, guys, and I'm surprised.
Oh, the equipment. And it is a big one, so I'm going to let her tell you while I get the shipping equipment, the shipping stuff, so I can show the brands and stuff we use for Lance, all right?
So we also purchased a light, which was one of the most tedious things that we've done, to say the least, as far as YouTube and doing research for, you know, getting
it's the Viltrox, Viltrox.
Viltrox.
And the model is L116T. For everybody else out there that's like Lance, that want to know exactly what we use to get started.
And we're also going to have links for the products that we purchased as well.
Not a bad idea.
If you would like to purchase those products or similar products, we can give you some comparable products, maybe a little bit cheaper as well, just to give you an option as far as price point. But you'll be able to find those links at the bottom there. Click on them and it'll take you directly to the product.
That's correct.
This light
that
that
was a
we
smart
purchased,
idea, baby. Give me a kiss.
This light that we purchased, it comes in a single light, or you can get two lights. I do believe we purchased the light and the stand separately. Did we purchase it separately?
Yes, we did it separately.
But they do have it as a combined package, so we can kind of show you guys all of those options. But I know, and I always give baby flack for this, we have one of our first videos. And in this video, he must have said that we are losing light like 6 times. I crack up each time. So, you know, us having the right amount of lighting, just so that we can clearly show you guys, and it doesn't damper the image quality or anything like that, was important to us. So I definitely wanted to make sure that we didn't forget that light.
That's correct. And he did say equipment as well. And the equipment goes with the light. You got the light stand. And as she said, that's very, very important, is the lighting. And to be honest, this isn't even enough. Like, we learned that one's not enough. And any photographer, videographer, director, or anybody out there, even an experienced YouTuber, would tell you, like, duh. I'm sorry,
but
guys.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't know. We just starting, and we finding out as we go.
Still makes a difference. I think I'm
with that being said, you're going to see in the link that's actually going to be in the description, it's going to be for 2 lights, and it's going to be for 2 stands, because I don't want you to fall into the same learning habit or the same mistake that I had to go through to learn. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get you set up.
No paying shipping twice, guys.
Right. We try to save money, so we're gonna go ahead and let you get it from the jump. It's gonna be the 2-pack, and if you're interested, like I said, the link, and like Baby said, the link definitely gonna be in the description. Okay, and now moving on to the shipping. As you can see, and again, we talked about all this stuff also in how to sell on eBay. 2019, the beginners, the complete beginner's guide. Part 1, we talked about the lighting and stuff like that, and in the complete beginner's guide, how to sell on eBay. Part 3, we actually discussed the packing side, and we went over some of the packing that we use. But for this video's sake, to give it to you right here, if you didn't see that video, again, go check that out. I will also put the link to how to sell on eBay 2019, the Complete Beginner's Guide in this description as well, along with the Minolta review. Okay, basically what this is DG brand regular
Dollar
shipping,
General.
Dollar General brand regular shipping paper. Okay, it's almost like a real thin, I call it cardboard paper, but just blank, nonchalant, and
Packing paper.
I don't have any more bubble wrap.
We
But
are out.
right, you would use
We
either the
shipped
eBay
out 5
packing.
packages today, guys.
Right, again, you'll see that. You'll see that that video is actually coming out pretty soon too. But at this, we need some eBay shipping cubes, or you're gonna need some bubble wrap.
Right.
We ran out, so this is all I can tell you. But normally, when I go in Dollar General, I actually get the paper from there, and the wrap is right next to it in their little stationery.
Right, in the
area.
stationery section. Now, I do want to share with you guys that that's the method that we use. Just
We
because it's
were
convenient.
using
right
when
for
it's
us.
convenient. We're no longer going to be doing that. Actually, we already ordered our first shipping package to save money, because believe it or not, the bubble wrap is
It's
$5,
not cheap.
and you only wrap 3 things.
For some plastic wrap, guys,
This
it's not cheap.
you probably get about, depending on the size, about I say 3 to 5 items out of it. But you will learn that shipping, you want to make sure you pay attention to the wrap, the supplies, because we all talk about shipping, but we never talk about how much the
What you
supplies
actually
cost.
need,
Okay?
right? And that's important. And you do want to buy it in bulk if you can buy it in bulk. And the more that you buy, of course, with a lot of things, you're going to get the best price on it. There are other local stores that you can go to besides Dollar General. We've been in Walmart where we sold them. Sometimes the regular dollar store has it as well. So, you know, any store that you can kind of go into, Office Depot, things like that you can kind of go into and get it. It's just to start now, but when you're able to order online, they have various different companies that you can kind of just do some research on and find out what the best price point is at that point in time. But that's definitely what we would suggest. And, you know, just kind of set up yourself a little station where you have all of the supplies you need. Really, it doesn't have to be difficult. Like, you can print your shipping labels out, and really you're just wrapping the package. So bubble wrap, tape, scissors, your actual paper wrap. They have things where you can order envelopes that already contain bubble wrap in them. There are so many different shipping ways. We just found that this was, again, the easiest and convenient for us to start where we were. It was what was accessible to us. So you don't necessarily have to choose the brown wrap or things of that nature. But if you want to get started and that's what's there, that's a perfect option.
To be honest, I sent something off with Christmas wrappings before. If we ran out of wrapping.
We did.
Listen, it doesn't
But
matter.
it was the
as long as they
holiday
get it.
season.
It worked a little bit, but I would have did it with it if it wasn't. But yeah, so you know, and what we're going to do is I'm gonna have the link in the description also of the one that we use to get our new shipping supplies and things of that nature.
So that you can take
And
advantage
you'll
of that
notice
as well.
that it's actually it's a lot
Big
cheaper.
difference in price.
Okay, so that's what you want to do, buy in bulk. But if not, go to your normal, when you run out, and you know, shipping takes time, you know, so that's when we get caught going to the store, because we need to order now. We can't wait 3 days for packing stuff, and the shipping is supposed to be to the customer in 3 days, okay? So, also one more last thing we do is get the Duck brand Easy Start packing tape. It's just the easiest one to use, and you know, this normally costs between $3 to $5 depending on where you go. Okay, and that's pretty much it, guys. So again, we appreciate you guys for actually leaving. Lance, thank you again. Lance Root is his actual YouTube. Go check him out. He's doing some of the same stuff that we're doing, and what the Beauty and the Barber gang likes to see in this community. So go check out my man Lance.
We want everyone to be self-sufficient. There are so many things going on in this day and age, and again, we stress that it doesn't take much. You just have to start, even if it's the matter of you purchasing 1 or 2 things and shipping it out. Checking out local flea markets, taking things that are on sale, couponing. There are so many different ways for you guys to implement the different things that we're teaching you within our retail arbitrage I guess, facet of life right now because it's really working out for us. So
Well,
we definitely
sorry to
want-
cut you off, babe, and I'm sorry, guys, but my son got to pee. We're potty training him, and I don't want him to pee himself. Thanks.
Neither do I.
Listen, subscribe if you like this content. Comment so we can have more and make
Hit that
this daily.
notification bell.
The dang, hit that notification bell, and baby, please let them know what they need to do.
Follow.
Subscribe.
And share.
Why not?
Why not? Bye,
Peace.
guys.
Means what, baby? What they need to do?
Follow,
subscribe,
and share.
and share. Why not? Peace.
Peace.